And welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9.6. I'm an old guy gaming, and we just finished uncovering the planet Zhiat here, and I found 12 of 13 restrooms and all 6 of the Zascosiums. Excuse me. So I'm not sure where that other restroom is. There is one little spot right here that we didn't actually get to, but I think we pretty much hit everything else, so I guess it's logical to assume maybe that last restroom's down there, but not that it matters. I mean, we're not going to mine all 12 of these anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to our capital ship. We need to do some repairing here on the Zhiat, and I'm hoping that it will actually work now, because I was having problems with this repair bay not quite working the way it's supposed to. So we'll flip that around that way. And we'll cut the power. So I don't know. Oh yeah, we lost a rocket launcher too. I don't know if we're supposed to repair the blocks first before we repair the template. Seems to me like that would make the most sense. It's just a matter of, is it going to actually work this time? Alright, so 95% repair blocks, start repair. Let's see what it does. What it was doing, I've seen it do a couple different things. I've seen it start repairing and then never turn off, even though the repairing should have been done a long time ago. Or I've seen it kind of turn off and then turn on and then turn off and then turn on and not really repair anything. So let's just watch it here for a second and see what it does. And while we're doing that, let's take a look and see what we got here. So I've basically bookmarked all of the deposits. And when we first got here in the last episode, I started taking out some of the Xerox bases, which is why I have the damage, but there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of these are like advanced bases too, or large bases with lots and lots of guns. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try and avoid most of them, and those that I can't, we're gonna get in the Raider, and we're gonna smash them with the Raider, because the Raider's more powerful. It's got more firepower than the Zhiat does, which means that we need to go and make some ammo for the Raider. But I got all these deposits marked. The ones with the L, of course, are the large deposits, and the ones with the M are the medium, and then of course S would be small. But we found quite a few that we're just in, not in anybody's territory, but we can mine in both Talon and Polaris anyways, because we're in good with both of those guys. And so, okay, so that's stopped. Is it being buggy? Nope, it looks like it's working now. Okay, good. So all the existing blocks are repaired. Now let's do a repair to template and get back the blocks that we lost, which wasn't very many, but there were a few. Alright, so let's switch this to repair to template. Says we need some carbon substrate and some cobalt, so let's grab that stuff. We want to get that out of the ingot stone output. Let's just grab a whole stack of that, and the general output's got a bunch of this. Let's grab like 3 or 4 stacks of that stuff, since we have so much of it. I went a little bit crazy cooking that stuff up. Alright. Repair to template. Show repair area. Oh, I guess it had... Did it have... I don't know. Maybe it had to like calculate that stuff first. Okay. I'm glad it's working, though, at least the repair part of it, because it wasn't, like I said before, and I was a little concerned about that. So it should be replacing the blocks on the front here. But that looks green. Isn't that supposed to be yellow? Or maybe my eyes are just screwing with me. Yeah, I can see it's not replacing those blocks, but maybe it just hasn't gotten to it yet. Yeah, this should be yellow, not green. Let's go look at it again. Something weird there. Did I hit the wrong thing? Stop repair. Okay, it's set to repair to template. Show repair area. Why does it still say it's 95%? This is just so frickin' buggy. Ship has, but then it says ship has no damage blocks, so that doesn't make sense. It is going to take 1 minute and 36 seconds, but I thought that it did a yellow force field thingamahoozama, was it? I mean, it what? All right, let's go look. Yep, it did it. Maybe they changed it so it's not yellow anymore, or maybe I'm just confused. But it did replace the blocks, so we're in good shape. The important thing is that it is actually working. That's the important thing. Okay, let's jump in here. And I'm going to actually back this up. In fact, we might even just put it all the way back in, because we're going to go now and take the capital ship over to the deposits, and we're going to have to be fighting patrols and stuff. Ow. So I don't want the Zhiat to take any splash fire or anything like that. Okay, so let's go down to the raider here for a second. And I want to... Can I get into it from here? Yes. Okay, so we need plasma charges, railgun bullets, and 135 mil rockets for this guy. So let's see here. We want to go to the green ammo constructor. And we want to go to small vessel. Oh, looks like I have to unlock those, and this needs electronics. Okay, let's just go down there. It'll be easier to just go down and do it since it's right here anyway. So let's grab those electronics there. Put them in the input. Okay, so we need to learn the rest of the guns for the small vessel. So railguns, pulse lasers, plasma cannons. I didn't do any small vessel builds in this season, which is why I never actually learned all this stuff. But I mean, we might as well. I've got a bazillion million points. A bazillion million's a lot of points, in case you guys didn't know that. I wish the game would do the same thing that like Ark does, where if you learn the last thing, it just automatically does your prereqs for you. That would be nice. Let's just get all this learned now, so if we have to, you know, do something with it later, it's done, and we don't have to mess with it. Okay, so that gets everything learned in base. We did capital vessel a long time ago, except for that, which I'm still not going to do right now. The XL thruster. Hover vessels should be all learned. MISC. We don't use auto miners on our server, so why I just wasted points on it, I don't know, but I have enough to where it doesn't matter. And then weapons, projectile, pistol. There. All right, everything is learnt except for the XL thruster. So, back to here now. Small vessel and weapons. So we needed 135 mil. This has an output count of 7. That gives us 70, 140, 210, 280. Yeah, let's queue up a few more of those just because we're going to be using these a lot. We also needed the plasma charge and the railgun bullets. Cobalt and Sathium are what we need next. So let's grab a couple stacks of Cobalt and a couple stacks of Sathium. We're actually probably starting to get kind of low-ish on Sathium and Neo now. Well, we are low on Neo for sure. Okay, so we need plasma charges here. I like to use these plasma cannons on the Raider, so we're going to make quite a few of these. There's output count of 100. So that gives us 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And then the railgun bullets, don't use those a whole lot. Output count of 10, so that gives us 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, good. So let's let that stuff cook up. And now we are going to actually take the capital ship itself to our first deposit to mine. And I am expecting resistance. Let's do a quick garden harvest here with the ground patrols and stuff, and we'll have a bit of a fight going on. I just want to double check. I did save this to template. Yes, okay. I have a repair bay back on the space station in Cauldron's orbit, so if our capital ship takes extensive damage, or really any damage at all, we can go back there and repair it. We need an auto harvester like the gardener in Ark. That'd be nice. Okay, so we're maxed out on fruit and spice, so we start putting the overflow in there. All right, let's queue up a bunch of rations. How many do we have now? We've got 27 there plus 19 in our own inventory. Let's get that maxed out. And then how about if we eat a ratatouille and some cereal and a hamburger? There we go. That tops off all our food. Oxygen's good. Okay, so this is a medium restroom deposit. It's in Polaris territory. That's a medium Zask, a large restroom. Here's a large Zask and a larger restroom right next to each other. So let's actually hit those first. And they're pretty much due west of us, but we are going to pass over. I think these are the ones that I actually blew the guns out. So this will be the first combat that our capital ship will be in. And of course on the planet we can only use the miniguns and the cannons. But it will shoot at the bases, but we should not get shot at from the towers anyways, because these are the ones that we took out. Unless I missed one. Well, we're going to find out here in a minute, aren't we? Lots of POIs for us to loot. Yeah, see, my guns are shooting at them. As was expected. So when we get down here, we should have some Xerax patrols guarding these deposits. And our cap ship should make short work of them. See, there it goes. It's going to town on them. We're just really far out here. So let's see if we can see the action here. Let's move over this way a little bit. Are they actually hitting anything? Yeah, they are. So I guess all we really need to do is just kind of wait for a little bit and let them do their thing. One of the things that's a little bit cheesy about this is that the enemies are kind of glitchy and they don't really fire on your ship, which they should, particularly the rocket guys should. But they don't seem to. Okay, so we're still firing on this guy over here. Okay, are we all clear? I think so. I don't see any more guns going off. Nice. Alright, let's park the ship up here because it's a little bit flatter. And we'll cut our thrusters. Oops. So we still got combat going on. And I do have a turret on the mining vessel. So it's not completely helpless, but it's not real effective against the large Xerax patrol. I think I'm going to turn the volume on the game down because that's going to get irritating. Alright, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Camera's all messed up. Let's double check and make sure this turret's on. It is, and it should be set correctly to... Yep, okay. A large Arrestrum and a large Zask. Sweet. So we'll hit the Arrestrum first since it's right here. And these deposits have the little nodes instead of the whole, voxel deposit, so they're a little bit more of a pain in the butt to mine, but not a big deal though. Get the ones up a little higher first. Nice, juicy, large Arrestrum deposit. Love it. We got company? Oh, it's just one of those guys. I saw a creepy crawly shadow up above. Yeah, it's nice to have the capital ship up and running and operating now. It's essentially a mobile base, and it can completely defend itself, and then some. with all the turrets, so we don't have to worry about drones coming by and shooting it up while we're mining. It protects itself and it protects us. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's been a long time in the works getting that thing built and ready to go. And now we're enjoying the fruits of our labor. And so are 50 some odd other people at this point too, by the way. I've had actually, you know what? Let's take a look real quick. See where we're at with the downloads on the ship. Workshop items, UCH Blacklight. So as of right now, I've had 205 unique visitors and 57 people have subscribed to the ship. That's pretty cool. I think that's cool. If you happen to be one of those subscribers and you're watching this video, I thank you. I hope you enjoy the ship. Let me know what you think about it too in the comments. How's it working for you? Are there modifications that you've made to it for your playthrough? I'd be curious to hear that. And I'm still making little tweaks here and there too, as we find things. One of the things I might do is I might put another cockpit up in the upper bay too, just so if we need to jump in quickly after being like in the Jade Jet, we can just go. So that's something I'll probably do. Alright, getting close here. Let's see, just a little bit better. And then we have a couple more down here. So what I think I'm going to do is kind of cut in from this side and leave the left side intact so we have like a little bit of a ramp to get out. Not that I'm too worried about that with mining lasers, but it's possible to get stuck with mining lasers, but usually you can get out. However, mechanical drills, that's a whole different story. You can easily get stuck with those, and it's happened to me before too. To the point where I had to abandon the ship, basically, or the vessel, and take it apart. Alright, come on, straighten out, straighten out. Is that the whole thing? I think it is. Yep, I believe so. Okay, let's remove this from the deal. And I just want to make sure that if anybody accidentally falls in here in the future, they can get back out. And it looks like they should be able to. Excellent. Okay, let's hit the Zascosium next. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. So we'll come back here. Oh, our turret's got a beat on something. Max over there. Alright. Let's back up a little more and give ourselves a nice little gradual slope to get down in here. Again, I'm doing that as much just to make it so people can get out if they accidentally fall in later. As much as I'm doing it so I can get out. And we'll kind of stay up high for starters. Get these nodes up high and then we'll dig down with the other ones. There we go. Break on through to the other side. Come on, camera. Fix yourself. There you go. Nice large Zascosium deposit. This is the top end ore, guys. Top end ore in the game. And we are getting a nice little haul of it right now. I remember in early Empyrion having to go to like the alien planets and mine. You know, back then we didn't have mining vessels, so you had to mine everything by hand. So what you do, and we didn't have turrets on like small vessels back then either. Well, we still don't on small vessels, actually, or harbor vessels. So you'd have to park, and then you had to come in and mine by hand. We did have the the laser drill, but still. And every once in a while you'd have to pop out and make sure enemies weren't coming to attack while you're doing it. So it was a lot more touch and go. Good old days. This might be the last one, is it? Here, let's get rid of this. No, there's still more. Because I didn't. Usually it does like a double explosion sound when you get the last one, and I didn't hear it do that. So where the hell's it at? Is it up high? There it is. It's a little guy right down here. Those two little guys. All right, let's go. Yeah. The one thing about this miner is that doesn't really work real well in first person. Why are you doing that? Oh, that's right. It put my lasers away too. I might have to do a custom for these. Let's do turret. And then we'll go to turrets and weapons here. And assign it to the turret custom. And now we should be able to turn those off without turning off our lasers. Come on, camera. Gosh dang it. I can't tell if they're actually closed or not. There. Now it should be. Okay. Now, where the hell did these little nodes get off to? I'm like completely disoriented here. So let's straighten up and then see what happened to them. I thought they were down here. There they are. All right. And then one more little guy here. We're good to go. There we go. Okay, let's bring this back out now. Okay, so we got our first haul of Z&E for their capital ship here. Let's get back up here. We're going to throw those right in the processor. And so I think, guys, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And I'm basically going to just keep doing what we just did. So we're going to keep mining the deposits here. And there goes the timer. Keep mining the deposits here and get a nice, decent supply of Zascosium terrestrum. I might actually clear out all the Z, which will then, bring meteorites down on the planet. because we have our server set to do that. And then anybody else that comes here later will be able to mine Z right from meteorites. But I'm not going to mine all of the restroom because that's just going to take too long. Plus, I'm missing one anyway. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go in here. Okay, so grab from the camo miner here. And put all of this stuff in here. So that's pretty good. We got two full stacks and then some of the restroom and almost 3 full stacks of Zascosium. That's fantastic. Fantastic, man. Let's get that stuff processing. So we want to go here and I don't remember what the ratio of ore is to ingots. I think it's 4 or 5 for 10 or something like that. But I'll just queue up a bunch of them. All right, cool. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch, and you can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. We do multi-stream Empyrion every Wednesday night when I'm on the normal schedule, which I should be moving forward now for several weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.